Good run?
Yeah, great. Blew a few cobwebs away, I can tell you. You should try it sometime.
Oh, no, thank you. I like to get my exercise in other ways. Let the horse do the running for me.
It's not the same.
What do you want, scrambled or poached?
Poached. I'll have a quick shower first.
Have you remembered what day it is?
No. Should I?
It's Jock MacDonald's court appearance.
Ah, yes, the slimy toad of Beckendale.
What do you think he'll get?
I've no idea.
He might get away with it.
I doubt if he'll get sent to prison. You sound disappointed. I thought you were backing him.
I'd rather he was out the way.
Well, I suppose he could get sent down. We can but hope.
If you've got to be at the court by 10, did they say what time you'll be seen?
No, I just have to wait till they call me. Well,
Just think, mate, this time tomorrow, it'll be all over with.
yeah, and I'll be a free man.
Well, that's what you are now, man.
Aye, I know, but some people would like to see me going down. Well, I'll get a fine, not much. Then we can celebrate in the Woolpack tonight.
What if you do get a sentence, like?
Oh, like, don't you start. I won't get one. I'll get off like you wait and see.
Oh, this is for you, Dolly. Got caught up in mine.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I think I can guess what this is.
Coffee?
Yes. I'm going to need it after this. This is my decree nisa.
You were expecting it?
Oh, yes. It still feels funny.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I be sorry?
No, not really. There it is in black and white. Just about sums it up.
Sounds as though you're going to frame it.
No, I'll wait until it's absolute.
So, how did things go with Alan Turner?
Oh, great. His car broke down and we ended up at the Woolpack, but we had a good time.
You sound surprised.
Well, I suppose I am, really. I was secretly cursing you and Frank for having landed me in it, but, no. Alan was good company.
You're not reading that, you're just turning the pages, Rachel.
Mum, I can't do it while you're here. You're just making me nervous. I thought you were out anyway.
I just came to see how you were.
Oh, hi. How's your revising going? Sorry, am I disturbing you? How's your swap? That bad. Well, they say change is as good as a rest, so how about that driving lesson I promised you? Yeah, all right.
Now that's a good idea. I've been trying to persuade her to get out for ages.
Well, I've got to pick up some dry cleaning from Houghton so we can go there, yeah? Well, I can't afford to be too long. I've got loads to do.
Now, look, are you sure you can manage those gears on Cathy's car?
Mum, of course I can.
All right. Sorry I spoke.
Feldman,
Where do you think you're going?
up to see my sheep. Is there a problem?
Across my land?
I've always gone this way.
Well, you'll have to find another route, mate. When this conversion's finished, this field's out of bounds.
Oh, it'll add half a mile if I go round.
That's your problem, not mine.
You can't stop me, you know.
Oh, can't I? We'll see about that.
Look, Mr. Tate, you may think you can push my mother around, but when it comes to me, you've got another thing coming. I've always gone this way, and I always will.
That sort of attitude never did anyone any favours, Sonny. Wise up, or you get yourself into a lot of trouble.
Huh. Is that a threat?
No, a fact.
Change down, Rachel. Sorry. Slow down a bit. I'm going up into third now. I know. I'm sorry. Your mind isn't on this, is it? No. I can't stop thinking about all the things I've got to do. Do you want me to take over? No. I promise to concentrate from now on. Anyway, I'm supposed to be taking my mind off everything. Exactly. I was beginning to think you hadn't got the hang of the gear stick. No, I can manage, honestly. Second. I quite like this little car, actually. Wouldn't mind one like this myself. Joe's promised to buy me a car if I pass my exams, you know.
Oh, that's good of him. What do you think you'll get?
Well, Jack says he's seen a Mini that might suit me. Sorry. I'd quite like that.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Thing is, I've got to pass my exams first. The way I feel at the moment, it's not very likely.
You promised. Concentrate.
I'm going to move all the stuff out of the lockup into the shop by the beginning of next week. That way I'll be ready for the opening in plenty of time.
Are you sure you don't want to handle that?
No, I'm fine. I want to surprise you, show you that I'm capable of at least doing something on my own.
All right, if you think you can manage, then I won't interfere. But if you do need a hand, I want you to call me. I don't want you struggling with heavy furniture.
My landlady's got 2 strapping sons who need to earn some beer money.
Oh, yes, and how old are these strapping sons?
Don't worry, Eric. There's no competition there.
Was that a miscarriage of justice? Or was that a miscarriage of justice?
Large whiskey and a bottle of brown Amos, please.
Complete travesty.
Are you referring to your court appearance, Jock? Editor were covering that himself.
Bloodsuckers.
What happened?
An absolute perversion of the truth. That tea woman should have been in the dock, not me. I was only there because I'm working class and I'm poor.
Will you stop ranting and tell us what happened?
I'm too choked.
It's £1,600 fine and bound over to keep the peace for 18 months.
Did you plead guilty?
Of course not. I wasn't guilty.
You should have got yourself a solicitor, like we both said.
Well, I suppose it's my fault because I didn't get some smarmy solicitor. I thought our legal system was supposed to protect the innocent.
It does, if you're innocent.
Come on, Bill. Milk shovel. This place stinks.
Well, we don't want his sort in here anyway, do we, Mr. Wilkes?
No, I don't suppose we do.
Well, that's the 4 pools done.
Good lad. Start graft, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not for much longer. I've got Turner onto it.
You mean he's going to do his fair share?
Oh, I can't perform miracles. I told him we needed some backup.
Oh, and he listens to you.
Of course he does. He said he'd go and see Frank Tate straight away.
Oh, so we can look forward to an extra pair of hands in what? 6 months?
You've not seen me crap whip before, have you?
Over Turner, no.
Patch up and he's seen Tate now.
Bet you he's not.
Can't prove it any road.
Bet you I can.
Hey?
Finished the feeding?
Yeah, just now.
Good. Nice to see a bit of efficiency for a change. Make a note, Seth.
Do you know, Mr. Turner, you don't dare to let me down at times.
Look, we better stop. Rachel, pull over.
Sorry, what did you say?
I said pull over. You can walk to the dry cleaners from here. Your mind just isn't on it, and I don't fancy driving through the traffic of Hotton with someone on a different planet. Okay?
Look out! There's cars!
The handbrake wasn't on properly.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, Kathy. It's all my fault. I'm just not used to this car.
Didn't you check it when you parked?
I think so. Can it be mended?
Your guess is as good as mine.
At least we weren't in it.
No, it wouldn't have crashed then, would it?
No.
Look, we better think about getting back. You're wasting revising time and my sheet won't wait forever. I'll phone for a taxi.
I'm really sorry, Kathy.
Yeah, so am I.
So my job's safe?
Sorry?
Well, you said if I get sent down, there'd be no job. I didn't get sent down, did I?
No, you didn't. I'll give you that. However...
Now, you can't go back in your word now. If you do, you'll have a fight in your hands.
Who from? You?
Me and the union.
Do me a favour. Now listen here, and listen hard. I'm going to do you a favour. You can keep your job, but 1 foot out of place and you're out. Union or no union. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Mr. Tate.
Unless there's something else, you can go. So, all right, he's gone.
Good. Awful, isn't it? Creeping around in your own house.
Yes, silly. I don't know why you let him get to you so much.
Oh, neither do I, really. I suppose I've been a bit of a fool about the whole business. I really thought I'd killed him.
Well, you hadn't. And now we've got to pay for it by having him around our necks like a flipping albatross.
So I decided that I was just being silly. You're right. I'm not going to be pregnant, not first time.
Good.
But next time, we'll be more careful, OK?
Yes. Do you want to meet for a drink after work?
Why don't you come up to the house? You could always give me a hand.
Won't your mum mind?
She knows we're seeing each other, so why should she?
Are you sure Michael hasn't said anything?
Well, he won't.
Oh, he really gave me a fright when I bumped into him.
Oh, he's so obsessed with your boss at the moment, he hasn't got time to think of anything else.
What, obsessed with Frank Tate?
He doesn't think he should be converting those barns into holiday cottages. Thinks local people should have priority.
So, what is he going to do?
Says he wants to stop him.
Oh, yeah. Lie down in front of the bulldozer. Hire a hitman for Frank Tate. He hasn't got a chance.
Perhaps you'd like to tell him next time you see him.
I will. And I'll also tell Frank to wear a bulletproof vest.
Funny sort of driving lesson that turned out to be. I thought the idea was learning to drive, not getting lifts in taxis.
Let me pay, Cathay. Joe, can you help?
Well, we're not going to make a habit of this.
It's not driving lessons she needs. It's parking she's not very good at.
What's happened? Where's the car?
Smashed. It's all right, no one's hurt. Rachel left the handbrake off and need a sit anymore.
Oh, no. Well, at least you're not hurt. That's the main thing.
Is it? What about my car? You know what that means to me. I've tried to say sorry, but she just won't listen.
Look, leave her be. She's got other things on her mind.
Now, darling, I must let you get on with your work. I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you for a lovely lunch.
She's only got time for a coffee. I enjoyed playing hockey. A few more minutes won't make any difference.
Darling, you know I said I wanted to take the stuff out of the lockup. I've run into a teeny problem.
What's that?
Well, you know I said I had to pay the rent to the agent today.
Yes?
The problem is my new checkbook still hasn't arrived yet.
Oh. Well, no problems. How much do you need?
Are you sure?
Yes.
You are wonderful. A couple of hundred till I get sorted out.
Right. Yeah, what about the van rental?
Oh, I'd forgotten about that.
Yes. Right, well, I'll make it up for around 500. And that should keep you going for a few days.
You are wonderful. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Okay.
Thank you.
There is a catch, though.
What's that?
Promise me you'll always love me. Never leave me.
Of course. And now I've got to go.
What are you doing here?
Well, can't a man have a cup of tea?
As long as it's just a cup and not your usual gallon.
You really don't like me, do you, Dolly?
Sam, go up to your room, will you, lovey? Take your bag. I'll be up in a minute. I'm not prepared to discuss it again, especially not in front of Sam.
Look, it's so high and mighty since you took over this job. There was a time we were all friends. Now you think you're Lady Muckle, you're not.
Dolly. What are you doing here?
I was just having a cup of tea, but seeing as I'm so welcome here.
You all right?
No, I'm fine. Jock bears grudges, that's all.
Don't I know it?
Did you want me for something?
Yeah, what was it? Oh, yeah. Frank and I are going out tonight, so we won't need a meal this evening. Sorry, it's such short notice.
Oh, that's fine. There's nothing that won't keep. Going somewhere nice?
Oh, just into Skipdale, meet some friends for a meal.
Jock's had quite a hefty fine.
Nothing he doesn't deserve.
No, of course not, but he could have gone to prison.
I'd rather he had.
The fine's not going to improve his temper.
Oh, what's happened to the car?
Organised a pickup. It's in capable hands, don't worry.
Suppose they're going to have a go at women drivers.
What about learner drivers? Not going to say a word.
It must have been like the Keystone Cops, you two chasing after it.
It wasn't very funny at the time, Mark.
Yeah, and it isn't funny now.
Can always rely on Sis to have a smashing time, eh?
Now steady on, Mark.
Look, can we go, Chris?
Yeah, right, I'll take you back and then get this car seen to.
What's left of it? I'm really sorry, Kathy. I feel awful.
Not half as bad as Kathy feels by the looks of things. Don't worry, love. Joe and I'll sort things out.
Did you enjoy yourself last night, Mr. Turner?
Beg your pardon?
With Dolly, snuggled up in tap room all neat. Bit overdressed, I thought, Miss Anne.
Seth, will you mind your own business? And for the record, Mrs. Skilbeck and I were not snuggled up in the tap room. We were having a quiet drink. Just two old friends enjoying a quiet drink.
Well, you would say that, wouldn't you? Dolly had better watch herself.
Seth Armstrong, if you've no better to do than harass my customers, consider yourself barred.
Yeah, Emil.
You'll be left with no customers at all at that rate, Amos.
Are you getting me this assistant for game farm, then?
I've mentioned it to Frank Tate, and he said he'd think about it. I'm going to see him.
Can't be soon enough for me.
Well, I'm going now. Is that soon enough for you?
Frank Tate, the only one who lives up at home farm these days.
Mummy, can I not gonna watch the big telly?
Oh, not the downstairs one, lovey. Oh, look, I know it's difficult, but if you want to watch television, then you must watch the one upstairs. That's not our sitting room. You do like living here, don't you?
Oh, yes, as long as I can watch the big telly.
Anyway, it's past your bedtime, so up we go.
Yeah.
Yes, go on.
Sorry I'm so late. I had to go back to the office.
That's all right. Oh, what did the garage say?
They think it's a write-off.
What?
Well, there's so much work to do, it'll cost more to put it right than the value of the car.
What am I going to do?
Well, you'll just have to take whatever the insurance company think it's worth. A few £100, I reckon.
Oh, come on, don't rub it in.
Well, it is ancient and it's covered with rust.
What am I supposed to do then?
Buy a new car.
What, with a couple £100? Why can't they repair it?
Because it's not worth it. It'll only go to scrap.
I don't see why other people should decide what to do with my car. Why can't I see it before making a decision?
Well, so that you can identify the potty. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Me and my big mouth.
No, sometimes, Chris, you should just listen to yourself.
I said I was sorry.
It's got nothing to do with that. You really don't know what I'm going on about.
Hey. Hi. You can see Elsa, she's expecting you. Yeah. Are you going out? No, just for a stroll. Give you and Elsa a bit more elbow room, so to speak.
Is your mum at home?
Oh, yeah. So you'll be a bit limited.
Right.
Hey, how was Frank today?
He's all right.
Yeah. Pity. Have fun. See ya.
See ya.
Thank you. Good night, gentlemen.
Quiet in here tonight, Amos.
Thanks to you scaring off all my customers.
I did not. I just asked Turner to go and see Frank Tate about an extra pair of hands at Fish Farm. Gave him a good excuse to go and see Dolly.
Now, don't start on that again. I'll not have Dolly's name besmirched on these premises.
Ain't enough on us for a game of dominoes. Where's Jock?
I don't know. He was down the Mall Churl, sulking and slagging off the Tates, and he just sort of disappeared. He's well plastered, mind. Amos?
He got everything he deserved in court. I can't abide people who chase innocent creatures for pleasure.
That's a bit rich coming from you.
I take no pleasure in seeing animals stolen from Rimbanos. It name a sport, and I'm surprised that thee for getting involved.
For once, I agree with you wholeheartedly, Seth Armstrong. Jock MacDonald can stay at Malt Shovel. I don't want his short in here.
Some welcoming horse.
Anybody home?
Oh, hello, Alan. Only me.
Oh, damn. Well, I was hoping to have a chat with Frank about this ad for the assistant gamekeeper. Oh, no, Dolly, I didn't mean that.
I know. I'm only good for escorting to civic dues.
Oh, nonsense. It was a delightful evening, though. It was just in the wool pack, but it was made all the better by your presence.
Well, I enjoyed myself as well. We should do it again sometime.
Yes, certainly. Next time, no fruit machines, eh?
Oh.
So what are the Tates doing, working you all out?
Oh, no, they're not. I don't suppose the cupboards need turning out, but I was bored, so...
Ah, well, why don't we go off for a noggin?
Oh, that's a nice idea, but there's Sam.
Ah.
However, I do have a bottle, so if you care to pull up a chair for 5 minutes...
Oh, right. I'm talking.
That's if the kitchen is good enough for you.
Well, I don't know. You know, just a bit of a come-down. For the ex-owner to be sitting here in the kitchen, quaffing plonk amongst all the garden peas and beans and spaghetti and things.
Plonk? How dare you?
What? Oh, I say. Oh, no, darling, I'll take that back.
Call it housekeeper's perks.
Call it what you like. Just get boring.
I hope Dolly doesn't take after Job.
What do you mean?
Well, us coming back this early, we might find her swigging it out gin.
Don't be ridiculous. She said she was going to have a quiet night in.
Precisely. She wouldn't expect us back this early.
You having a go at me? It's hardly my fault if I got it wrong. I thought Julia said a meal, not just drinks. I wouldn't have accepted if I'd known. Anyway, we could have gone for a meal on our own. You were just trying to make me feel bad.
Yep.
I'm glad you're here, Alan. It's very strange living in someone else's house. You never feel anything's really yours. It's good to see an old face.
Not so much of the old, if you don't mind.
I thought you'd like that. And today's a rather special day.
Oh? How come?
My decree nisi arrived.
Yes, happy days. I'm just remembering mine. I think I went out and got blind drunk. Or was that the decree absolute? Well, probably both.
Did you really feel happy?
I don't know. Sort of mixture of relief and bewilderment. But it could have been down to the drink. No second thoughts for you?
No, but seeing it in black and white rather puts a stamp on it.
Oh, come on. It's only a piece of paper. You get young Sam sorted out and we'll go out and celebrate, eh?
I'll hold you to that.
Good. And perhaps you could bring another bottle of this.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Frank, stop! Look!
What happened?
It's your barn conversion. We saw the flames from the Feldman's yard.
How did it start?
No idea.
By the time the fire brigade arrived, it was well underway.
What the hell are you doing here?
I thought somebody might be hurt.
How on earth?
It must have been deliberate.
Arson? Surely not.
I reckon so.